times are strange. We got a free upgrade for snakes on a plane. I don't care.
Fueled by Ramen capped off its 15-year anniversary this past Friday night in New York City at Terminal 5. It featured a headlining set from Cobra Starship, preceded by performances from Gym Class Heroes, The Academy Is, A Rocket to the Moon, and Versa Emerge. Cobra Starship's Ryland and Gabe were asked about being on the label and how it's changed in 15 years since its creation.
Oh, Fueled by Ramen is just totally sold out now. You know, they're in a big corporate building.
They don't even eat
jets.
ramen. They won't even touch the stuff.
Yeah. The udon only.
Udon only, yeah. Miso. No ramen.
Fueled by udon.
Yeah, fueled by udon. Fueled by filet mignon is what it should be called.
You know, on one hand, it's weird. Like, since I started playing music, is kind of like the time the Fueled by Ramen started. Like, when I was like 18 years old, and so you know, on one hand, I feel like we're kind of like one of the newer bands on Fueled by Ramen. I think they maybe signed 3 or 4 bands after us, but on the other hand, it seems like I've been like involved with Fueled by Ramen in some way for the past 15 years since the beginning. So it and like, you know, very similar to like my career. Fueled by Ramen is always kind of like, I feel like has gone through a lot of changes as well, a lot of different styles. You know, like what it means to different people. And I think Cobra is the same way, like to many different people, Cobra means many different things. Like when I read reviews and people write, like it's weird to see like what they're saying, like where they're coming from in terms of their perception of what Cobra Starship is. And I think that the fact that there's not just one general perception of it is kind of, I think it's a win for us because that's kind of what we wanted to do. We wanted to not be able to fit into any one box. It makes it hard for us, but it also makes it awesome. It's very liberating for us because we can do whatever we want.
A Rocket to the Moon said that Fueled by Ramen was one of the few labels that had fans of its own outside the success of each individual band.
You know, a lot of people I feel like kind of look past the record label that the bands are on, but
they built-in fans.
Yeah, like Fueled by Ramen have their own fan base because if you like one Fueled by Ramen band, you like almost all of them, if not all of them. You know, it's
kind of
awesome.
like how things used to be in like the '90s or early 2000s with labels like Epitaph and stuff. Where I was growing up, you know, if I knew of one band on a label, I automatically listened to every other band on that label.
Victory Records.
Which is so wild because Fueled by Ramen has such a vast, you know, sound. Like there's not one band really.
Paramore, completely different bands, but you're still like a big fan of both of them. You know, it's awesome.
The first night of the anniversary concert was a sold-out event featuring Paramore with the Swellers, the Stereo, and This Providence.